Serious.
Well, this is
You're like,
Thank you. All right, let's call the meeting, police committee meeting to order at 6:33. Roll call. Craig here, Miller here, Edek here. Any public comments? None. Can I get approval, a motion to approve the minutes? For September 2025.
I'll second.
Favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Chief report.
Alrighty, most of you should have had it in the packet, but we did 13 reports, nothing extraordinary, kind of run of the mill. Did do 64 traffic stops, 46 traffic tickets were issued, 41 for speed. 10 of those were on West Street when they were repaving, because everybody thought they were gonna skate around on West Street, so 10 of them got reminded that it's a 25 zone and they each get to pay $105 for their ticket, so.
Just tell them look at the road.
Pardon?
You tell them look at the road.
Yeah,
The new.
and most of them never saw that because they never saw the 25 sign, so. But anyways. 18 traffic warnings, 13 for speed. One for ordinance violation for tall grass. Being dry, it wasn't growing super fast, so. I was asked to assist Homeland Security with court recommendations for 35th and 66th District Court for their security. Everything from fire exits to numbering their doors to fire suppression. So we wound up giving them a list of things that they need to do. So a lot more at 66th District Court than the 35th Circuit Court, because 35th had a lot of that money that they took and refurbished the courthouse a few years ago. So District Court is,
Is this a Shiawassee courthouse? Is that what you're referring
yeah,
to?
Shiawassee County courthouses. So they've got a lot of work to do, but anyways, not really our problem. So I just pointed it out to them what their problem was. We did Department Firearms training, so with handgun and our patrol rifle. Our new AEDs are up and running and in the patrol cars. So those are all set to go. Kind of neat. They're also, they do the Wi-Fi, so then if you use them, you can see what they do. Every month it sends a signal back to the company and it gives you battery life and everything. So if you do have a cardiac arrest, it will show the CPR and everything else that's in the progress. So kind of neat. Car 23, or the car that I drive, had the push bumper replaced because they had a faulty one on there and it was rusting. I'm like, after a year and a half, this should not be rusting. So they had a coating problem. So they replaced that. So we should be good to go. And the last one there in the 5 weeks for the West Street pilot project, 36 traffic stops, 31 tickets, 5 warnings. So over the last few days, I've noticed that things seem to have quieted down. I don't know if that's because we're sitting up there more or they're actually paying attention now. But we shall see. So we'll give it a few days where we're not sitting up there day after day and see how it goes. I still am getting phone calls periodically that somebody's flying by, but that is what it is. So,
What day will you not be something?
yeah.
I'm kidding.
Randy will notice whether or not we have a lot of traffic in his front yard. So,
That seems where the police car ends up, right?
Yeah, exactly. So for the rest of the year, looking ahead, we still have to, the officers have to finish up their continuing ed credits. So I ran a list of what has to be done on that yet. So like I said before, we have to have 20 continuing, 24 continuing ed credits, 8 of them are in mental health. So that's kind of killing the horse there, but whatever. So other than that, we're plugging away.
So just a couple recaps. So
Yeah.
why were you participating in the Homeland Security thing at the courts?
I was asked to.
And is it
Yeah.
unique that City of Langsberg's asked to do that? Is that,
No, it's just because I was 25 years SWAT.
okay,
And then also I'm one of the instructors for the active shooter training for Shiawassee County. So we have a whole program that we go through and building security.
who were the other entities that were involved?
Just
outside
me and the Trent Atkins from Homeland Security. That's it. So,
He used to be City of Lansing?
yeah,
All right.
and now he's the Perry Fire Chief, but he's also part-time Homeland Security. So the court had, Judge Stewart had reached out to the court supervisor, say, hey, we need to do this again. There were still a lot of things that hadn't got done from the last time, 2 years ago, when we said you need to do this, this, and this. So there's still things they gotta work with.
So then, the 36 stops on West Street, are you purposely going there more often than usual?
We have been there more than usual, just because I keep getting a phone call that they're speeding. And then one day, again, where we wrote 10 was, I knew it was gonna be a busy day because we were repaving Grand River.
Yeah, I think.
So that may have skewed the statistics a little bit. But I know that in the morning and afternoon, when I'm sitting there, people have definitely slowed down, but those are the same frequent flyers that are going back and forth to pick up the kids. And it's still amazing the number of parents that are dropping off and picking up their kids versus riding a school bus. It's crazy. But even like the elementary school, they wound up down Prospect, down Elm Street, almost all the way to Doyle. It's like crazy. But I don't know why anybody doesn't ride the school bus anymore.
No comments. Oh,
Yeah.
with kids, or older kids now. But so another issue that I brought up over the last month or so was the amount of streetlights we have out, which I think is a public safety issue as well as.
Okay.
Is there any way that we can get the police officer out there noticing lights that are out, whether it be a parking
Yeah, I can
lot
have
or
them
whatever?
make, yeah, I can have them make.
Yes.
a
We try to get those turned back on because I assume.
Just be painted out light bulbs, you're saying, not absent of light pole?
No, like
bulbs
Some
themselves.
bulbs burned out.
downtown in front of the gas station, that's out. There's 2 lights, I think, across in our parking lot that's out. There's several out. That was just in my walks, so I'm just
Yeah.
saying, I know you guys are out and about, but if we see them, is there a way we can start putting those into the channels and get?
Yeah, I could tell them to either Dave or Cassie, because I know that they put in the newsletter before. To contact, there was a contact where they could actually go online and say, hey, my street light is out. Maybe some of the people like that their street light is out, so, but yeah, I can have them do that. That's not a problem.
Okay.
The missing person report,
That's still.
we didn't even be concerned about there.
No, that was a daughter's 34 years old, and I made contact with her and she doesn't want anything to do with her family, so. Family thought maybe she had been human trafficked. She says, absolutely not. So I just choose not to associate with my family. Like, okay,
It was just.
I will let them know.
So was the crash in the city?
No, that was on Woodbury Road.
Yeah.
It was a single motor vehicle. The guy fell asleep. County was busy, so I took the crash report.
It's kind of, yeah.
We went out to a different area. Would that be in this report?
Yeah, like some of them here, like, depending on what the call is, I also have like assist Shiawassee County.
Every Monday for him.
So, yeah, it depends on what the call is. If,
It's.
same with like the LSW, those may not necessarily be in the city. In fact, I know that like one of them, the cardiac arrest. So we'll go on the cardiac arrest with the ambulance. That's like today, I went on one down on Melrose off from Colby Lake Road.
All right.
So she didn't make it, but yeah, we go to assist with them.
Any other comments?
The one there, since you brought that, the assist bath fire with the arson. I actually had my brother go out there because he's an arson investigator. They thought it was a suspicious fire at Constein, I think it's Constein. Cement place over there off from Abbott State.
Yep,
So might not be Constein at, what's the other one that, right there. Kessler, yes. So is that Kessler's, so.
All right. Nothing further? Okay. Thank you, Dan.
Yep.
So I'll make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
so.
Perfect. Meeting adjourned.